feel gross. I feel like I look weird. I don't know if this brightness is bright enough. I don't know if it's dark enough. I don't know if I should be closer. Should I be closer? Maybe I should just be fucking closer. I feel like it's better. I don't know. I just know I'm not living right now. I just want to be pretty. Whatever. Josh, I'm annoyed. I'm trying to record and I feel like I look gross. Okay. Be calm. You're not gonna say anything, you're just gonna let me pout. Hello? Okay, whatever. Let me be calm so I can record because it's not like I was supposed to have. It's not like I was supposed to. I was supposed to have this video out this week. I was supposed to have this video out 2 weeks ago or a week ago. I don't fucking know. Be calm. 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 What is up, you guys? Oh, I feel like my hands are naked. What do y'all think? I just had to put something on my hands. I could not with the just my naked hands. But anyways, let's get into it. What is up, you guys? It is Jordan, and welcome back to Jordan Whatever. And today, we are going to be reviewing another episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16. We're reviewing episode 3. Now, if it looks like I'm a little flustered, if it seems like in the beginning I was a little flustered, it's because I am. Because this is episode 3. Episode 4 bin came out. It is February 2nd, Friday. So episode 5 is coming out tonight. I have not put neither one of these videos out, as y'all can see. And I'm flustered. I am flustered. Arena. I'm back at school. I'm doing work. This is why I keep leaving, because I get flustered. But I really want to be serious about this because I love y'all and I love doing this. But I've been having trouble recording because for some reason the videos, my audio separates, and it's very upsetting. That's a vote. Nymphia wins, and oh my god, because Plain Jane's, I have a love-hate relationship with it. We're trying something different today. Hopefully it works out. And then I'm going to try to get these videos out as soon as possible if it works out. If it doesn't, I'm be honest, I do not know. Y'all won't hear from me. Y'all probably just won't hear from me. I probably will just disappear into the universe because I cannot. But nonetheless, a lot has happened. We have our ball episode, then we have episode 4, which I've already seen, and oh my god, too much on my heart, that has been happening. I really am liking this season, but at the same time I'm like, why? Let's get into it. If y'all enjoy my content, if you want to support a girl with terrible makeup who is just trying, then why don't you go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Go down there and ring that notification bell so you can know whenever I post. Go down in the description, follow me on social medias, follow me on my other channel, because I should be posting a Twitch that I did a little while ago of me bombing at Mario Kart. But don't worry, the next time I play Mario Kart, I won't be bombing, because I've been practicing. Rah! Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, let's get into it. All right, I got my notes out. Let's go ahead. So the episode starts out obviously with the episode 2 girls sitting down, and they're celebrating Plain Jane's win. Woo! Because no one's went home, so they're just celebrating Plain Jane. And as they are, oh my god, what is that? Ew. But as they are celebrating, the first episode girls walk in, and can I just say, the outfits that they had on were great. Like, the first girl outfits they had on were great, except for Mirage, whose makeup is, if I get I hopefully I can get a photo, but if I do, it's so unhinged, and I know she did it on purpose, and it's so funny. It's so funny. But other than that, the girls, the first girl I forgot, they look great. They look awesome. They look amazing. They look beautiful. All right. The girls are being catty. Plain Jane immediately comes from Amanda's drag, which is so funny because Mistress literally said when Plain meets Amanda, it's over with. And girl, she predicted the future because the drama, piping, piping. Okay, I took some notes down and I did a few the notes I took down was a quote from Saphira. So Plain Jane, not Plain Jane, Plasma talks about how Saphira, if she's singing, she did bass, and we all know that Saphira didn't do that. She did opera, and I love that in the confessional she goes, "Did Strawberry Shortcake try and come for me?" it it made me laugh, and I enjoyed it. And we find out that Morphine and Plasma are sisters, which I would have never seen that coming. They just don't seem like they are anywhere near the same like drag aesthetic, but go off, slay, I guess. Also Morphine and Maya know each other. They've seen each other. They just know they've seen each other at the bar apparently. That's about it with that one though. So let's go ahead and move on to the next day. The next day the girls walk in and Plain Jane and Saphira get these little immunity bottles because they want immunity obviously. And I love how another line from Saphira. I love how she goes, all these girls are looking around going, "Ooh, I want immunity. I want immunity." Well,
people in hell want ice water.
Saphira Saphira, if Saphira doesn't make it to the top 4, I will actually have to say rigged. Like actually, seeing her these past few episodes, if she does not make it to the top 4, she's charismatic, she's funny, she has good outfits, she's good for drag. If she doesn't make it to the top 4, rigged, rigged. Me and RuPaul will have to be fighting, like actually, along with an Nymphia. Nymphia better make it up there. Anyways, so they get their immunity balls, and RuPaul comes in, and another twist. Apparently, they can use their immunity to save them in a future challenge, or another girl. Gasp. Slay. This was like, okay, they just added that in. What really got me is the fact that the immunity has an expiration date. But that wasn't the part that got me. The part that got me was they didn't tell Saphira or Plain when the expiration date was. She's like,
we're gonna elaborate more.
And I'm like, okay, when? Because my thing is, you don't like, if they decide to tell them like, oh, the day of, like, hey, your thing is expired, that's not fair. That's not fair. So I hope they don't do that because that wouldn't be fair, in my opinion. But go off. So we find out that the Maxi Challenge is a ball. I love ball episodes. I love the balls because I just like to see the girls. I like to see their runways and I like to see the girls look pretty. I do. I just like to see them look good. I like to see them look good and give. And I love to see what they can make. And on top of that, I like two or three of the girls have said that they make their own things in this. Like Dawn talks about how she sews. Q can sew. I just have a feeling that Saphira knows how to sew. Like I just had a feeling that Saphira knew how to sew. So I was very excited because I was like, I think that this is gonna be a good ball, Yeah. Let's get into it. So there's 3 categories. There is Mother Goose, which is an outfit inspired by classic nursery rhyme. There is Significant Mother, which is an outfit inspired by your favorite famous mom. And then the last one, which is the looks they make, which is called the Mother Father Eleganza, where the queens have to make a mother's ball outfit but using menswear only. So, slay. Uh, Immediately, the people, like I said, the people I'm thinking about, the first 2 people that came to my mind is Dawn and Q. I think they are going to slay this challenge automatically. I'm not really worried about anyone. Like when I first came to the thoughts about this challenge, I wasn't really worried for anyone. I just couldn't think of like who makes it obvious that they don't sew, because I just feel like that's not an obvious thing. Um, when we get into the whole thing, uh, it looks like the one who should be I'm worried about is Hershey, because when she came up to RuPaul with the socks, I didn't like the socks either. A lot of people were like, "Well, the socks could have been good." I just didn't like the fact that she fully just had the socks. Like she didn't cut the socks up, and I get it. You probably don't have the time, but I'm like, she could have cut them up just a little bit. Like it was just the full on sock, the full on sock, like fully. It was there. I was like, "Girl, mama, this is garbage. Some gotta give." Like what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? But speaking of which, RuPaul comes up to all these girls and she's talking to all of them. And this was, I like these meetings. Sometimes I don't like when she goes talk to the girls, but other times I like it. First things first, her telling Amanda that she looks prettier when she was out of makeup, disrespectful. Moving on. There's nothing else I need to say. Just disrespectful. Um, and then, okay. Then Miami also saying that she doesn't think Morphine's gonna last long in the competition because she's a pretty queen, not a dance queen. And it's like, girl, they don't have to be a performative queen to last that long. Like they have to do performance, but not everybody got to be flipping like you. And also, I really do think that Morphine kind of ate her up when she was like, "Yeah, I've seen Maya around. I've seen her at the bar giving her $1." That's I'm going super fast. Girl, well, we 7 minutes and I do gotta go pretty quickly, mighty quickly. But that was funny. She ate her up. She ate her up. She ate her up. She ate her up. The most random thing in the world to me is when Q was talking about how she doesn't talk to her grandma anymore. And don't get me wrong, like it was heartfelt, but I feel like it just came out of nowhere when they were like, "Where'd you learn to sew? From your grandma. Oh, that's such a good thing. We don't talk anymore." Damn. Okay. And it was really sad because then she started going into how her grandma, like when she told her grandma that like she was doing drag, she thought her grandma was like, "You're gonna get AIDS. You're gonna get a disease. You're not gonna go. It's not gonna go well for you." And I was just sitting there like, this is so sad and so random and so random. Why did we bring this up? Why would you make yourself sad like this? But I'm glad that she told everybody, but at the same time, I don't know. It made me so sad. It made me so sad. But when we get RuPaul talks to most of the queens, those are just the ones that like I have like a good memory of. Those are the ones that I took down for note. Uh oh, also Nymphia is talking about doing a bunch of stuff with these ties, and it sounds like a lot, but she says she can do it because she's a seamstress. So we have another girl who's claiming to be a seamstress right next to Q and Dawn. So keep that mentally checked there. All right, we're gonna move on. RuPaul leaves, and then later, while everybody's designing, RuPaul comes back in, holding out this little thing, this little pamphlet. Everybody's like, "What is that?" She goes,
Oh, it's just how the queens rated you. I'm gonna leave it here and go.
and Plain is immediately shaking her boots, shaking her boots, because she knows that she voted very strategically. Just it's up to you. It could be strategic, it could be shady. I personally think it's a mixture of both, but she's scared because she thinks that they're gonna be able to see. But it turns out that it just tells them like where they ranked. It doesn't tell them who voted them. It doesn't tell them where they voted them, which was so anticlimactic because how like, oh my god, do you know how dramatic it would have been if you could see like how exactly each queen rated you? I hope later on in the season they show how they did that actually, because that's going to be so interesting. But like maybe they won't, because this episode was the last episode of Rated Queen. I forgot to mention in the beginning, this was the last episode of Rated Queen, so maybe they just won't do that because it'll be like long over with. But if it is, like, that was such a missed opportunity to start some drama. But whatever, go off. the season has enough drama, I guess, but you can always add a little more. You can always throw a little more spice into there. That's just my opinion, though. That's just me. Um, but we get the ratings, and so for group one, which is the first episode, girls, Saphira is number one, Q's is number two, Dawn is three, Mirage is four, Morphine is five, and she is not happy about this. She does not think she should have been voted this low. Uh, I disagree. I think this was the right voting for her because I think Dawn and Mirage did. I think all the girls above her did better. I think I like their performances more, especially as also their looks. I like their looks more. Tsunami is sixth and Amanda is seventh, and it's really funny because Amanda's performance really wasn't that bad. It was just her look was so bad. Her look was so bad and it dragged her down. And for group two, Plain is first, Geneva is second, Nymphia is third, which proves that had Plain not voted Nymphia sixth, she probably would have been in second. But anyways, Plasma is fourth, Maya is fifth, and Maya thinks that she should have been ranked higher because she had an actual talent. And I'm not gonna say anything about the actual talent part, but I do think that her talent was better than Plasma's. However, I think Plasma had a pretty okay talent and a good look, as Maya had a good talent but not a good look. So if you think about it, Plasma having a good talent and a good look was like, but like if you but also Maya's talent was so good, but her look did drag her down for me. I would have to be honest. Hershey is sixth and Megami is seventh, and she said she thought that her talent was very talented and unique. And like, yeah, but I'm a little shocked that she's in the bottom. The Queens kind of made it clear that they didn't think her talent was the best. So why are you shocked? Like, I get being upset, but why are you shocked? You know? I don't know. That's just me though. Let's just talk about a little bit stuff in the workroom. So one note I took is the producers told Nymphia that Plasma voted her six. They had to have, because there was no way she just clocked that. They had to have told her that for drama's sake. Okay. And that was very, very funny. Uh and then we get to the next day. Plain throws shade at Geneva for having stretch fabric material, which like I don't see the problem with it. I mean, unless it's more of that and less of that the like the menswear. I guess I get it, but like, um, and Nymphia becomes a Spanish messenger. They could have had Nymphia literally saying slurs for all she knew. Nymphia could be canceled and not know why, because for all she knows, she could have called Geneva. I can't even say certain things, but she could have called Geneva so many terrible things, and then woken up that night after that episode came out, and just figured out that she was canceled and have a bunch of hate going towards her, and she would have been looking like, what did I say? What did I do? Because they just had her saying stuff to the she go, hey, go over there and say, hey, puta pinta la gusto. Whoa! Whoa! Wow! And then another thing is Hershey LaCour says that the first drag queen she ever saw was Tyler Perry. And I just wanted to make a mental check of that and put it out there because Tyler Perry is a drag queen. If you don't think Tyler Perry is a drag queen, why he is. Moving on. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these looks. So, the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna talk about like the girls' looks all at the same time. So we're gonna talk about Geneva's first look, her second look, and her third look, all in the same row, and then we're gonna move on to Dawn and talk about her first look, her second look, and it's all in the same row. And we're not gonna talk a lot about their first looks. I'm probably just gonna say yes and no to which I like, to which I don't like, and if I want to, I'll do like a little bit of explaining. But other than that, we're not going to get too deep into it. So let's go ahead and get on with it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Geneva. So for her first look, I think this is Mother Goose, she comes out as Miss Muffet. This look is not that bad. I can't. The thing that I really do not like is The bottom, like the little puffy like skirt dress, I can't stand the way that it goes around and comes up on the other side like this. I would rather it just come around the entire thing and then just have a cutout. So moving on to Geneva's significant mother, she did Sahama Hayek. This look is fine. I really don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think she looks pretty. I think she looks great. Um, an exact replica, it is not. It's fine though. And then her last look. I'm gonna be honest. The more I look at her, the more I think she should have been in the bottom. Because when I first recorded this, when I did my first recording, I was like, she should not have been in the bottom. But the more I look at it, the more I'm like, it really is not that great. The back is hiking up, obviously. Had she just cut the suit a little longer, had she, because she cut a suit up, if had she just gotten the suit and cutting it all the way, honestly, all the way up, and then tailored it as it went, it wouldn't have hiked up like that, obviously. Um, it's not a terrible look. It just needs work. I I don't like it, but the more I look, the more I think she should have been the bottom. But also, I just think that there was some people that did worse. But when we'll get to them when we get to them. Overall, not my favorite look. Definitely could see her being bottom three, but I don't see her lip syncing. I'll tell y'all who I see lip syncing. We're gonna go ahead and move on. All right, next up we're going to move on to is Dawn. And Dawn comes out as a cushy cow for her Mother Goose look. Um it's a nice look. The only issue I have with it is I can't tell that she's a cow. Like she could be a cow, but she could be like a llama or sheep or something. I think what she should have done was she should have put little, you know how cows have like little black spots on their back. She should have put them on her face as makeup. Like is like even as blush. It could have been pink or like the red color of her dress. But either way, I feel like she should have done that, and that would have read cow more. But other than that, this look is very nice. And then for her significant mother, she comes out as Adri Hepburn. This look is awesome. This look is amazing. I think she looks great. She made it. It's obviously Adri Hepburn. I could tell that the second she walked out, but she made it more her. I think she looks awesome. I have nothing else to say about it. Moving on. Her last look. I really thought Dawn was going to be in the top, and the whole time I was saying this is Dawn's episode. Dawn's going to be in the top. Dawn is going to be one of those girls in the top until she came out with this. I don't like this, and it's constructed very beautifully. She did a very good job at making it. That's not my issue. The issue is I don't like all the clashing colors. I don't like all the clashing stuff that she has. It feels like a lot's going on. So I don't like these like oranges boots and then like the little orange thing on top of her head. But then we have like a red, what is this? A red panty or like the red bottom part of the shirt that like goes into a little point. It looks weird to me. I don't like the like brownish or greenish shirt that she has. And I don't like the fact that she has like boot garters that go all the way up here, but then she also has a strap on her shirt. I feel like she either should have got rid of the boot garters or made it to where the shirt kind of just hangs but doesn't need a strap, or like put on a clip strap, something. I don't like the earrings with this outfit. I don't feel like it matches at all. I and you could tell that she did things like, for instance, she has a necklace to match in with the little black part down there, and then she did then this jacket cape, which is very nice. I don't I don't like it though. I don't like it, and it is constructed very well. She did a very good job at making it, but it's the look itself that I don't like. It's not the way it's made. It's the way it looks, if that makes sense. The way she made it was very good. She made it to fit her very well. But the way it looks, I don't like. So this is a no for me, and this kicked her out of the running to be in the top. Next up, Miss Hershey Lacour Jete. Her first look is Bernie B. This look is awesome. I think she looks amazing. One critique, I wish she would have done some type of yellow like up here to match the rest of it. Some yellow blush or yellow like eyeshadow, something. But other than that, this look is beautiful. She looks beautiful. Moving on to her significant mother, which is Mother Nature. It's very simple, and I think that's why I don't like it, because it's there's so many things that can make it go wrong. For instance, the little green like flames or whatever it is, I feel like there's too many of them. Either have some on the shoulders or have some right here. Honestly, actually just have them on the shoulders. I would say get rid of the ones that are right here. I don't like it. I also feel like since it's just not such a small outfit, she should have had her hair up. I don't know. I don't like the fact that her hair is down. I feel like her hair should be up. I feel like that would make the outfit look better. Yeah, I feel like the oh my god, her hair is up, and then she should have like fire earrings, like flaming fire earrings, cuz she said it's hot. She said that it's latex and it's hot like global warming. She should have had flame earrings. That would have done it for me. But overall, don't like this look. Moving on to her last look. First off, I gotta be honest. I was so shook when she said she didn't make these pants. I was like, wait, what? Because I was like, oh my god, how did she make these pants in so much time? She did not make the pants. And upon further inspection, the pants and the top don't match. By like a little bit of a difference. Like the pants are like a cool blue mint, while the top is like a turquoise mint. So there's that. Um, these shoes do not match. So I don't know why she has them on, because they do not match, and I don't like that they don't match. I don't feel like this necklace goes very well with it. This hair, this hair. Why is it here? Why? Yeah, no, no. Mm-mm. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. And it's too realness. It's supposed to be eleganza, and don't get me wrong. Like, if it's realness, girl, she would have won. But this. It's not realness, and this is too mother. This is mother realness. This is not eleganza, and no, 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 no. Just no. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Moving on. All right, next up is Mirage. So Mirage, her Mother Goose look is Baba Black Sheep, and I love this. I know some people said that it was just very plain and simple and kind of pedestrian, but I think that's what I kind of love about it. It's just so simple, and she rocks it so well, and it's so chic. And sometimes, girl, sometimes simple is the best way to go. I love this. I would wear it. I know that's like not a good thing to say because I'm like simpleton, but I'd wear it. So Mirage's next look is La Llorona as her significant mother, and if y'all don't know who La Llorona is, she is a spirit that will howl out and cry, and once you go see why she's crying, she'll curse and drown you. And the reason she does this is because back when she was alive, she drowned both her kids in a jealous rage after finding out that her husband was cheating on her. I've seen the movie. I've done a bit of research. This outfit is great. She looks beautiful. I love the little teardrops. I think that's nice for effect. I almost kind of wish that she would have wore like they say that she had like a white dress or something. I don't know. I wish she kind of would have wore that. But also, I'm not mad at this. I think she looks great. Moving on to her last look. Can I just say, they were making it look like Mirage's look was so bad that it was not good, that she looked absolutely terrible in the workroom. And I was looking at her putting it on, I was looking at her making, I was going, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. And now that I'm looking at it, it's still not that bad. On the last day, she covered it up. And Nymphia literally came up. I think it was Nymphia came was like, what are you doing covering it up? What do you think you're achieving here? But I don't get why everybody was acting like it was so terrible. Obviously, she changed it. She changed it around and cut it. But it wasn't that bad in the first place. She looks great. Obviously it's not like win, but she looks good. She looks good. And she sold it. But I just don't get why everybody made it seem like it was such a terrible outfit, because it never was. That's just me though. All right, moving on to Megami, who does Little Bo Peep. Um, this is fine. She looks pretty. This is cute. Moving on. All right, her next look, Megami's significant mother, is Lady Gaga. I don't like this. I don't know how to explain what I don't like about it. It's the she has this little white cloth right here. I felt like she should have just done the panty like Gaga did, and like the shoulder pads with the white. This it. I feel like this is a hard look to recreate, because when Gaga wore it, it was kind of just like, oh wow. It's like it's almost like shock factor type good. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, her last look is great. It's great. I think she did such a good job. Um, I would almost say that she needs to take like one thing away from it, maybe like the little belt at the bottom, or for instance, I would have liked if she did the little denim, like her, like the skirt part is denim, but then the bottom like puffy pleated part is like a different texture. I wish she would have just done the denim all the way down with the little brown part going around it, and then puffed up the denim as well. I feel like the denim should have been the entire skirt, basically. Like that should have been the entire skirt. That that is my only thing. But this is not a bad look. I think it looks nice. I don't know why, I just noticed the bandana on her head, and I love bandanas, so slay. That's an automatic pass for me. Also, her and Dawn look alike because they both kind of look like they went for the whole construction worker thing. So go off. Moving on. All right. Next up is a mandatory meeting, who has been having some problems with Plain Jane, because Plain Jane has been coming for her. And I like that a mandatory meeting is not taking it lying down. A mandatory meeting is like, bitch, what's your issue? What's the problem? Do you have something? Is there something that you need to say to me? What's wrong? What's wrong? Amanda the Plain came for her makeup, and Amanda was like, "Girl, I don't know you. You don't need to come for me. I don't know you like that. I don't. I don't. I don't." Now, did Plain need to come for her aesthetic and for her outfits and her makeup? No. Did I like what she was serving on the stage today? Not really. Her first look is her mother goose is little pussy. I don't know what I don't like about this look. I just know I don't like it. I don't think I don't like the cats, I guess. I don't like the help. I don't like I feel like the little like cuz we all know like the little big when you have a big like skirt like skirt, but that it goes here type thing, like dress thing. I feel like it should have been long, just a little bit longer, and a little like had a ring around it so it can be puffed out, because you can see it comes in or it's flapping around. I feel like it should have been a little out. I don't like it. I don't like it. Moving on, her significant mother is Marcel Visage. I have nothing else to say, but I loved this. This was awesome. I thought she did such a good job. I thought this was so campy. I love this, and I automatically knew it was Michelle. And yeah, her last look. Okay. Now I was not living for her, but she honestly did not do such a bad job. Earlier when I watched this, I was like, she should have been in the bottom. But now that I'm looking at it, this look is pretty okay. It's fine. Like she did a good job with it. She looks like she looks like an office woman getting ready to go on vacation. I like it. I don't know how I feel about this hair, but other than that, this is a very nice look. I think she did. And you know what? She did not do too bad today. And on top of that, her makeup did not look the way it did the first time we saw it with the first time she was on the runway. But I think that just comes to show like it's not as bad as most people say it is. But also, if y'all have seen her out off of Drag Race, like afterwards, her makeup has really stepped up. She's looking beautiful. She's looking gorgeous, and I love it. So yeah, moving on. All right, next up is Morphine Love Dion. Her first look, which is the man and the maid, for her significant goose, for her mother goose. This is fine. It's a slutty maid. It's fine. I'm not gagging. I'm not dying. I wish she would have done a little something to incorporate the man and the man and the maid, but other than that, this is fine. Moving on. Her significant mother is Kris Jenner, and I love this. I was surprised because giving Morphine's like style and aesthetic. I thought she would. It seems like she would have done something like Kylie or Kylie Jenner, like one of the Jenner sisters. I would have never thought that she would have done one of the Kardashian sisters. I would have never thought that she would have done like the like Kris. But honestly, you go off. You go off. It would have been even funnier. I wish she would have done the the "You've Been Kris" outfit where and she just comes out stage and goes get you ya ta ta ta. I felt like that would have been that. You know what? If I was a drag queen and I was on RuPaul's Drag Race and I did this, that would have been my outfit for real. That's just me though. All right, her last look is fine. She has a witch hat on. No one can convince me she doesn't have a witch hat on. It's a witch hat. This witch hat doesn't go with the rest of the outfit. And then the other thing is, I don't like. So I don't know how to explain it, but she has like almost like a little cape or something. It goes right here and it comes down to the back all the way down. I took my belts off, so I'm sorry. I can't. I didn't want to sit with belts on. There was no reason. All the way down, and it shows. It doesn't cover her ass because she wants to show off her ass, and so it just seems almost kind of pointless to have it there, and I don't like it there, and it looks weird, and I want it gone. But other than that, this outfit is fine. Get rid of that. Get rid of the witch hat, and it's really good. Moving on. All right, next up is Maya Iman LePage. Her first look, she comes out as Mary's Canaries. This is very nice. The only thing is she's covering her face. I kind of don't hate her covering her face because she does this to show us what she looks like, and I think that's really pretty and cool. But also, she's covering her face. But also, I don't mind. She looks good. Her next look, her significant mother is Little Kim. I don't like this. She looks like a kid trying to play a superhero. like 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 look like I'm Booger Boy. I that's so shady. I don't like this outfit. Her last look. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I get that it's not tailored amazingly, but I did not hate this look. I did not think she should have been in the bottom. I think that it's fine. I get that there's really no built in it, but she sold it to me personally. It really is not that bad, y'all. It truly isn't, in my opinion, but I don't sew. It just don't look that bad to me, for real. I don't know what these little strappies are right here, but they did nothing. They were not good. I will say, I guess the top would have to be the worst part of it. There's no built-in like she couldn't put a breastplate on. Obviously, she could have tried, but if you look at it, the little straps did nothing. So because it looks like her tits are still sliding out when she's walking. But I don't know if this is gonna be a recording or a picture of her in the outfit. But it very much, you can see what it looks like indifferently. I'm watching them walk down the runway, so from what I'm watching her walk, it's very different from like a picture. I don't think that this should have been in the bottom. I don't think it was that bad. I definitely do think that it's like bottom safe, like safe bottom, like she would have been safe. But we all know, like, had she been stand up on stage, she would have been in the bottom. But other than that, I don't think it should have been put this far down. All right, next up is Caillou. Q comes out and her first look is the man in the moon, and this is so theatrical. I love it. It's awesome. It's amazing. She looks great. I love the moon on her head. Slay. Moving on. Her next look is Judy Garland. beautiful, amazing, gorgeous, fantastic. Literally looks like Judy. Love the microphone thing. Just slay. And then her last look is also a slay. Q was on a roll today. This look is, it is tailored to, it's so beautiful. I like how she made the little covers or like stockings to go into her boots, and then she did the same thing with her sleeves, and then she builds like a vest kind of thing that goes that comes up and almost looks like a little splash or whatever. It She did great. I think she looks amazing. I don't know if she made this fascinator or not. Oh, she did. I think she made the fascinator as well on her head. This is a great outfit. Moving on to one of my faves, the girl who has my heart, Nymphia. I know y'all thinking I'm probably being biased because I love Nymphia, but can I just say Nymphia did amazing in all three of these. Her first look, her significant, her Mother Goose is Little Blue Boy. It's slay, stunt, amazing, gorgeous. Her second look, Angela Jolie. All right, I'm gonna be honest. It does not look like the outfit Angela Jolie wore. However, she looks beautiful, and I love the drawings of from her drag kids on the back. I think that's beautiful. I think she did amazing. I think this is beautiful. However, it does not look like that picture. So I will critique her on that. And then her last look is stunning. You literally you're that when you come out, the judges literally go, "Oh, oh, girl, she won right then. She won right then." I love how she also wore yellow boots because she's going to incorporate yellow some way, some shape and form into that outfit. Um, this is awesome. This is beautiful. The way I'm assuming she maybe put like wire in all of those ties and then like bent them around to look like that, and that takes so much time and critique. And a little tea. Somebody said on Twitter that apparently Nymphia uh made most of her outfit in her hotel room, which is so slay, and I love that. I love that. This was awesome, and she definitely deserved the win. This episode. Moving on. All right, next up is Safira Cristal. Um, her first look is Peter Pumpkin Eater. This look is fucking amazing. This look is fucking amazing. This look is oh my god, this look is beautiful. It's beautiful. She looks beautiful. And I don't know how she fit this in here. I know that obviously it can be deflated, but still it's so big. How did she fit this into her bag? This is awesome. This is amazing. It literally looks like an animated pumpkin. I can't even stay on it too long because we have to keep moving on because I'm already 44 minutes in, maybe longer. Um, Her next look, for significant mother, she did Eve. I think that this is a great look. I think that she did an amazing job. She's a snake. I don't know why she has a baby in her hand. That's the one thing I was confused on. Why does she have a baby in her hand? Maybe because Eve was the first woman to like have a child, obviously, but I don't know. But this look is awesome. She looks great. And then her last look, this is good. This is actually really good. This is not a bad look. I do think it's not compared. There's no comparison to like Q's or Nymphia's. Like her if you had to choose out of all three of them, hers is not the greatest out of all of them, but I love the way she did her skirt and how she matched like her tights with her shirt and the little tie, and she looks like a school student that's also like a handy mandy worker. I like this. I think she looks awesome. Moving on. Also, her makeup is so beautiful. Next up is Miss Drama herself, Pelaine Jane. And I gotta be honest, I like her. I have such a I have a love hate relationship with Miss Plain Jane because she gave us so much drama in Untucked. Because to when she came up to Amanda and said, "Now you really have not been doing it for me, look wise. And I hope that you can change my opinion. Are you a judge? Are you a judge? Why do I need to do anything for you? And then she's like, it's for the sake of the people. The people are watching, and aesthetically, you're just not pleasing, basically. You got some nerve. You got some nerve. I really love the drama, and I love that she's giving us the drama, and I think that she is so slay for that. But at the same time, like, I don't know, because then Plasma, came to like came to help Amanda, and she was just like, like, girl, you can undo that little hair and that bracelet before you start talking. And she turns to Plasma and goes, you know your aesthetic isn't that good too. So my question is,
Why are you talking?
and I get it. You can bring your opinions. You can give your opinions. And I'm assuming, like I said, they're not doing the Raid Queen challenge anymore. So you could do whatever you want. You could talk about however you want, and you could be as dramatic as ever how you can be as dramatic as you want. But you can also just shut the fuck up and not say anything. But also, she has immunity. So as far as I'm concerned, she's like, girl, I'm untouchable. Untouchable, untouchable. I can do whatever I want, and I'm gonna say what I want and how I feel. And y'all not gonna rate me down there because then we don't have Rate Queen no more, and I have immunity, girl. I'm gonna just say how I feel. Your makeup is trash. And then if y'all haven't seen their Amanda and Plain going at it on Twitter, y'all should watch it. And like I said, this is being filmed. This video is being filmed while the fourth episode is already out, and the trailer for the fifth episode and the fifth episode should be coming out tonight. And Amanda has had enough of Plain Jane, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. But let me not go too far ahead. Oh my god, not if I get too far ahead. Let's get back into the thing. Oh girl, we're already like 50 minutes in. So Plain Jane comes out, and her first look is, what is this? Her Mother Goose is Pussycat by the Fire. Beautiful look. Think she looks amazing. Love it. Her second look, for her significant mother, it's Octomom, who ends up having like it's just a woman who was known for having, what I think, 9 babies, like was born with like having 9 babies at the same time. I didn't like this look. I didn't like this look. It wasn't funny enough for it to be like, you know, amazing. For instance, it just, I didn't like this look. It wasn't funny enough for me to be entertained at the fact that it's really plain. Um, like it's just a hospital gown that's like stoned or like sequenced or whatever. I don't like it. Moving on. And then her last look. So what got me is that she said, when she came out, she's like, I can see, I think it was either Ross or Matthew, but she's like, I can see Ross looking at this outfit, looking at me inch by inch. She says, go ahead, girl, you won't find a single flaw. And I'm like, girl, that's not a lot. There's not a lot to look for with this outfit. It's tiny. It's not a lot. It's a good outfit. It's not amazing. Obviously her tights are not always gonna be perfectly matched to the skin, and maybe it's the lights, but the tights and her skin color just looks so different. But also that's nothing to blame of her own. I love her in this hair. This look is literally fine. Just because she said I couldn't find a flaw, I'm gonna say one thing. Her the little line that goes right here, it curves to the side because the skirt is not scooted in the right way, either that or it's not sewed in correctly. So that is a single flaw. That is a single flaw. I just wanted to do that because she said I couldn't find one, and so I found one. And her tights don't match, so that's two. Moving on. All right, next up is Tsunami Muse. So Tsunami comes out as Humpty Dumpty, and I love this. She comes out, she's Humpty Dumpty, and then she breaks the egg, and she's this sickening egg yolk. This was so good. Um, her next look, Significant Mother. She comes out as Candy Muse. Candy Muse. She comes out and she's Candy Muse when she first enters the workroom on season 13. Beautiful, amazing, gorgeous. Obviously you can't outdo the Muse. Obviously, like Candy, but this is so good, and I'm glad that she did this. Paid um that she paid homage to her mother, to her or her sister. I think they're drag sisters, to her sister or her mother. I can't remember if they're drag sisters or mothers, but either way, I'm glad that she did that. And then her last look, I'm gonna be honest, I was a little surprised that she wasn't in the top because she really did it for me this episode. Her first look was great. Her second look was great. Her second look was really good. And then her third look was also really nice. She's this cute schoolgirl, and I think this is tailored very well, and I think that she sold it on the runway. Um, but now that I think about it, like Saphira's look, her first two looks were just knock it out of the park. She knocked it out of the park. Especially that first look, she knocked it out of the park. But I'm gonna say if Saphira hadn't been in the top, I would have put Tsunami. Period. Last but not least is Plasma. So, her first look is Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I do not like this look. It looks weird. Whatever way she was trying to make it look, it didn't look like that. I don't like it. It feels weird. I don't like it. Moving on. Her second look is Anne Boleyn. Beautiful, gorgeous. I think this is beautiful. I think this is gorgeous. I think she looks amazing. Her last look, why was she not in the bottom? Her second look was great. Her first look was not good. Her third look was not good. Let's really look at this. This look, I don't like the way it's fitted. I don't like the color. And I mainly just don't like the way it's fitted. I cannot stand a one sleeve. If you're gonna do one sleeve, the one sleeve has to be done correctly, and it doesn't look right. It looks too big or puffy up here. It's not uh, it's not fitted well. I don't know if I care for this hair with this outfit. I don't get why she wasn't in the bottom. Geneva should have not been lip syncing for her life. Plasma should have. That look was not good. I did not like it. She should have been in the bottom. Period. Point blank. That is where I stand on that. But I digress. We're going to move on. So we get to the girls rankings because you know the queens have to do a rate of queen. It's before the judging, so they have to do it on their own way, in their own way. And I like that because they can't be like, oh well, it was the way the judges. Da, 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 da. No, girl, why did you need to do the way you think? And so the top three are Saphira Crystal, Nymphia Wind, and Q. And the bottom three are Geneva Carr, Maya Iman LePage, and Hershey LaCourgette. And can I just say, Geneva is fuming that she's in the bottom. Honestly, I agree. And I love that in our talk she goes, who put me in the bottom and why? And why? Tell me today, right now, in this moment. Because I don't think she should have been in the bottom. Plasma should have been in the bottom. Plasma should have been in the bottom. She should. I'll say if she was in the bottom, she should have never lip synced. It should have either been. She should have. Plasma should have either replaced Maya or Geneva. Like, why? Like for real. That's just me though. But it is what it is. We find out that they're in the bottom, and Nymphia Wind is the winner, as she should be, as she should be, as she should be, because she ate these girls up. I don't care what no one says. She did so good, and I'm glad that she won this because she was robbed. She was robbed of her first win. Okay, she was robbed of even being able to get to being able to even get to try and fight to win. But I digress. And then the bottom two is Geneva and Hershey. And I'm gonna be so honest. When I first heard the bottom, I was like, I don't want either one of these girls to go. But I was thinking, I think Hershey's gonna win. I don't think Geneva's gonna give it. But then the song started, and Geneva just looked. She just looked like she was meant to be performing this song. And don't get me wrong, Hershey was fighting for it, but Geneva, there was something about her, like once the song got halfway, I was like, ooh, Hershey girl, you're done, you're done, because Geneva really sold it to me. She was feeling it. And I when I was watching, I was like, oh, she looks beautiful, she looks great. Um and yeah, and Geneva won. Geneva wins the lip sync. She sends Hershey home. And we gotta say goodbye to her. First out is Hershey La Courgette. And I'm so sad because we get no more Hershey and Plasma content. And I hope they better make a podcast together. They better have a little show together because their content is so good. I love seeing them talk together. It was so fun. Um, but Hershey leaves, and also apparently Hershey sold her car to be on Drag Race. So it's like for her to leave first is like wow, it's like damn, like that sucks. But Hershey leaves, and that is just how the cookie crumbles. So far, even I've watched episode 4, like I said. So far, um, my winner, my winner would have to be Saphira. My winner would have to be Saphira. Saphira is doing so good, and I think that Saphira is very smart and she can play very strategically. Even though she says she isn't, I feel like she's playing very strategically. So I would have to say Saphira. My top 4 is Saphira, Nymphia, Q, and unfortunately, I would have to say Plain Jane. Not unfortunately, not unfortunately, not unfortunately. I'm just saying the if I had to choose between like whose side I'm on with Plains and Amanda's, I would choose Amanda's. But I think Plain's gonna end up like being victorious, which is so like, ugh, but not unfortunately. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Anyway, that's so shady. Anyways, that is all I have for y'all today. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead, go down the description, follow me. All right, follow me on my Instagram, follow me on my Twitter, follow me on my my TikTok, follow me on all these good things, and subscribe and like and comment on this video, and go ahead and get that notification bell so you're notified whenever I post, and share this video everywhere so more people can see it. For real. All right. And that is all I want from you. Do that for me. Okay? For me. Because you love me. Okay? All right. That's it. That's all. I love y'all and have an amazing day. Bye. Love y'all.